happen.
Oh god.
Oh God, bless you.
Okay, what do you want?
Yeah, what word is that? Elevation.
Oh. That's good.
Yeah, it looks so fucking beautiful. I'm gonna consume it.
I'm gonna consume it slowly.
I'm gonna consume it in the most sensual manner I can.
Do it.
I'm coming! Don't worry!
I'm coming.
Mother, I'm coming! That's not a good thing to say. Anyway.
Mother!
Hello everyone, we're back. Nara, did you get the Shantae Funko Pop that was recently released, says James Griffin?
No.
Good. Everyone that came by, we got TD, Sonic, Johnny, Raven, we got Frederick,
Yay!
James.
How's it going, everyone?
Nublitz, Matt.
Did you say niblets?
Nublitz.
Oh, nublets.
Niblets?
Yes. Niblets.
Tiny niblets?
That sounds weird. It sounds like chicken nuggets, but like a weird thing.
Tiny nuggets.
Tiny
Also-
chicken nuggets.
And then we also have Zark back in here.
Did I get the Funko Pop, says James? No. Aaron wants to get that for me wants to get that for me.
Yeah.
But I do like her little pose. She's a very cute little Funko. Okay, so welcome back, everyone. Sorry for the weird little. Obviously, we usually keep our stream hiccups in there because I mean that was the start of the game, so we'll keep that little stream hiccup. It's whatever. We should be good now. Hopefully, we've got everything in here, so we can start the levels. Erin was in the middle of a little tirade about Spyro. So we're gonna let her kind of go back to that.
Well, I don't remember what I was saying.
From what I remember, it was something about how lines were delivered and how the music also helped drive home how serious and dire the situations were in these.
Yeah, like it did. It did. Like in like even in the second game, that's one thing that it's almost unfair to say it because like the music is what helped the cutscenes seem more like serious and stuff like that. And because they had different music, it's like it's unfair to pin it all on the voice acting.
Yes.
Because there are other factors that come into play, and music was a big part of it. So, but again, that just is one thing that I was disappointed in.
Well, that actually does double for me because that was something I recognized right away as well. Unfortunately, it's come to be expected with it being Toys for Bob, because just the way they tackle whimsy and wonder in certain games very well. I will admit that in certain Skylanders games, like, they're pretty to look at, the music is charming and cute, but there was a very particular way that Stuart Copeland, that goes into what I noticed, or not noticed, but was looking at, or listening to rather, just earlier before we started the first attempt at the stream, is that I was listening back to the main menu music, and I'm like, wow, you can just tell that this is Stuart Copeland, and it's not Steven Vankov, because Steven Vankov, for as good as he attempts to make all the music sound, I mean, if you listen, that's why we have the traditional music, the classic music playing. I have to switch to the classic. I can't listen to the remastered music for too long. It's the one gripe I have with the game. It doesn't hit that soul factor for me. I was trying to show, and then funny enough, I was trying to show my mom examples. I was trying to have her listen, and I was switching between the two, and I happened to have picked certain tracks from Spyro 2, where she's like, I don't know, it sounds the same to me, like, they kept it pretty faithful. I'm like, ugh, these are bad examples, because that's where, like, you can tell, no, okay, certain music tracks are good in the translation from it being remastered, but,
Yeah, right.
but some of them don't have the soul, and you can see that they're a little too laid back. Like, it's like I was saying before, it's the exact opposite problem that Insane had. Insane, the music was too boisterous when it was supposed to be laid back, and here it's too laid back when it's supposed to have this power and, like, rhythm behind it, sometimes, for certain tracks. Anyway, not the whole soundtrack for the most part. But in the cutscenes, going back to that, yes, that is where Toys for Bob is at its most Skylandery with Reignited.
Yeah.
Because it just sounds too generic, and it sounds too peppy when it's not supposed to be. And they didn't get the feel right. It's really odd, but it's definitely noticeable if you've played the originals. And it's kind of like that everywhere when you start looking at it more and more. Like we were saying before with Bianca's line delivery here versus the way she was really, like, pinpoint, abrupt, I'm talking to you kind of thing in the original. Here it's like, no, I'm bad. I'm gonna you can't get those eggs. You'll never find them. Like, as cheesy as it is, like the very angry, the way she says in the original, versus here she's like, you'll make me very angry, and it's like, there's no power behind it.
Very angry.
She sounds very angry. No, she sounded angry in the original.
She was supposed to, like, I understand it was probably supposed to be like, like, oh, I'm trying a little bit too hard, but also, also she had, there was still power behind it.
Yeah, you can still take her seriously, like, being, and it's like listening to her, you can tell she's still serious. Versus here, where she sounds too innocent, like she's actively trying hard to sound bad. So I was going back through. I watched our video back, well, your video rather, that I helped edit for Bianca, and yeah, like, it's everywhere when you notice it. That the kind of direction of her arc is a little different.
Yeah.
Anyway, we love this game. How's it going, everyone?
I'm going back through your comments. So, to answer Zark, it looks okay. I want to see more of what the controller can do.
Oh, the DualSense, yeah.
Yeah. So
where am I missing?
I just hope it's comfortable.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, that's
Same.
I mean, other than that, I mean, I'm just more curious about it than being judgmental about it.
Oi.
Because right now the PS4 controller is the most comfortable.
It is. It feels pretty good. Bless you, Grandma. Oh my God.
Oh my God, everyone's sneezing.
People are sneezing. And people are burping.
You know. We have not, Raven. We have not freed Sheila yet.
Huh?
Raven asked if we freed Sheila, and we haven't yet.
Freed Tila?
Sheila.
Oh, Sheila.
God damn.
I'm like, Tila, this isn't He-Man. Listen, I got both of my... I don't have...
Well, take one fucking thing off.
Well, hold on.
Um...
Ooh. Wasn't the time limit 2 minutes before? I don't know.
Yeah, I caught up.
Oh, shout out to that loop. That good old looping.
Too early for tequila.
Oh shit, no! Yeah, shut up, Hunter. Yeah. Yeah. Come back here, little Lizardo.
Roxas goes Aaron, but with an Australian accent.
What?
Do your Sheila voice.
Um.
Which will end up sounding like your Crystal voice.
Yeah, well, cause I can't do Australia without it coming out British.
Okay, say a Sheila line, but in Crystal's voice.
Okay, I reckon you be one of them dragons then.
Oh, I see that little rat bastard. Come here. Come here. Oh. He's on his way to Platinum. RE3. Sweet.
Nice.
Aaron, do you have the game yet?
What game?
RE3.
Oh no, not yet.
Oh. Frederick is in the chat as well.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of people I have to welcome back because...
Yeah, I know.
Whoop. Bye-bye. Also, these guys, for some reason, aren't programmed to go into their little holes. I don't know why they didn't do that. If you go too far, or if you let them get too far from you, and they reach the end of the ramp, they're supposed to go into their holes. Instead, they just kind of double back, and you can still catch them.
Yeah.
They just run around. They don't have their little holes like in Spyro 2. Yeah. Sheila is not a boy's name. I don't know where you got that, Raven.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say. I'm like.
I mean, it literally mean. Doesn't it literally mean girl?
Well, I mean, I was surprised at how many girl names, or rather, well, yeah, names that are typically used for girls were also just basically unisex. Or
rather, it's a thing that it's something that people refer to when they're referring to girls in Australia.
Yes, I've heard that. Yeah, yeah, it could be used as like a noun as well. God, that loop. You know what I found out too? I was going back and playing the first game recently. Remember how I told you and you listened to it that that loop, or rather the beginning of Ice Cavern gets cut off when you switch over to the original music?
Yeah.
It's also like that for the that's just how the song is. Even for the remastered version. I'd like to bail, please. I'd like to bail, please. I'd like to bail, please. Thank you. Jesus. Yeah, in general, that song just gets cut off at the beginning, and I have no idea why.
It also happens with what again?
The remastered version of the song?
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's weird.
Yeah, so like in general, that song, no matter what version you're listening to, just gets cut off at the beginning. Oh, okay. Oh, were there trees in there? No, I don't think there were. Oh no, I know where they are. Where they're at. Okay. Let's see.
Zark goes, see this discussion about the Spyro remake is nice. Meanwhile, Final Fantasy VII, yeah.
Why? What's happening in Final Fantasy VII?
I think it's just because shit's being like, I don't know, I guess there's like a bunch of stuff about it or whatever that's like causing problems or something.
I don't know. I think people are having issues with it, but I don't know what those issues are. At the same time, I heard that...
Did you see... Oh my god, did you see there's a fucking article that was like, Final Fantasy VII's easy mode is way too easy. It's like, I wonder why.
Oh yeah.
It's called easy mode for a reason, you dumb
that.
shit.
So they're saying that... So they're saying FF7's easy mode is too easy, and then Crash is so hard that it's comparable to Dark Souls.
Imagine easy mode being easy.
Yeah, right?
Johnny, I don't think I did because I activated Sparks in there, the gem finder, and he pointed straight back to over here. So I think I'm good in the minigame, in the skate arena. Classic otaku.
Yeah, right.
Is that the skill point? No, it's not. Oh, there it is. Okay, that it was.
Rock says, as if you can...
Do we need any impressions? Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
I don't know. Get to the chopper. I mean, anyone can do Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I can't.
Most males can. Why did I say it like that? Most males.
Most males.
Victor, do Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Most males of the male species can do Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Most males of the male species of the males.
Let's see. Where's he gonna point? Is he gonna point up to Sheila's area?
I'm out.
Are you in his universe right now?
Yeah.
Sweet. When you go from Lost Ruins to Glacier Park and Natural Field Adventure Mode, the music gets stuck on Lost Ruins theme instead of swapping over. That's a problem they should probably fix. My belly is really itchy. Okay.
Does it? Is that that might be for the remastered music? Because I noticed that they both sound very similar.
Yeah, how did the chicken live?
Oh God, Cell is talking again, and I hate it.
He's going.
God damn it! It's just it always sounds muffled.
Let's watch Sheila kick the crap out of Moneybags.
Yeah, do it.
No hard feelings.
She's so small. Let's listen to her sound happy when talking about the demise of the dragons.
Yeah.
Not the demise, but the power, the magic.
You dragons used to rule this entire world, you know? Then all of a sudden you left. Poof.
Dragons used to live here?
Didn't you know? They say it was over
one down.
1,000 years ago, I think.
And they just left?
Yeah. And the weird thing is, after they left...
Story, Tifa's cleavage size? Really? The change from turn-based to action combat? Hey, oh my god, wait! They changed it from turn-based to action combat?
I think that was a...
I might pick it up.
I might pick it up too, now that I heard that.
Yeah, okay, here's the thing.
I think that's been, like, I think from, like,
One
when they
by
first
one.
showed it off, like, that was a thing.
Do some damage. She said do some damage. I clipped it up before she could say damage control, so she just said I'm
Do
gonna do
some
some
damage.
I'm gonna go wreck my home.
Well, that's a lot of damage.
How did
Okay.
you do that?
Okay. Hold on.
Also, that was a thing for the
Yes,
music?
it was turn-based. You never come on, you have to have seen screenshots.
I'm talking
That's-
about CTR.
That tends to be like the case with a lot of JRPGs. They were all turn-based, and that's why I never got into JRPGs. 'cause I played
Exactly.
Pokemon.
Any and all JRPGs are just
Exactly. No,
turn-based.
thank you. I'm glad that Aaron's the same way as me. It's funny too that even Donkey, if you've watched his which video was it? I think the Game Critics video, one of them anyway. Probably part 2. He talks about how, for a brief moment, how he doesn't like turn-based stuff like that because he finds it boring. But then yet he'll recommend Persona to people because of how stylistic it is and yada yada yada. But the fact that there are some people out there, I mean, of course there were going to be people out there that don't like turn-based for that exact reason. I'm one of them. I just felt that people who talk about RPGs, Final Fantasy and other games of that sort that have a really turn-based kind of thing to them, and Final Fantasy VII is one of the most famous ones among Final Fantasy to be around, but the fact that it's all turn-based and it's all this and that, and I'm like, okay, I never batted an eye towards it because I always found it to be like incredibly boring. Now, of course, people who are purists are gonna be like, oh, why did they change it? But I think if it's action combat oriented, that's the kind of thing that I like. I might want to look at gameplay first and see if that's even something I might want to consider. Maybe, I don't know, because we'll see.
At the same time, it's a really big game, and I just don't think I'll have enough room.
Yeah, that's also true. Wasn't the original game like a 3-disc set or some shit?
Something like that. I remember the Final Fantasies always had like really big, like thick cases, so they probably all had like a lot of discs.
Yeah, because when we go to Blue Shell, and I see the Final Fantasies, they're like big, so it's like, okay.
Yeah, like that's the come I even picked up Kingdom Hearts to begin with. Like I never finished it, and I don't really care to finish it, but that's why I picked it up as a kid in the first place because, well, number one, Disney, not the whole fucking Squeenix side of it, but Disney for sure. And second off, because it was an RPG with potions and stuff and managing your teams and all that, but it's all like a platformer. It's combat oriented, and I like that.
I heard the platforming wasn't good in it though, so that's why I never like.
It's not exactly. It's weird. Plus, I don't care about the story. I'm sorry. That's going to piss a lot of people off. But
I don't care about the story either.
I don't understand the story, so...
Yeah, no one understands this fucking story.
It's not very complicated if you just look into it and as autistic as I am.
Kingdom Hearts story is not that complicated. Yeah, look at all the spin-offs, all the remakes, the remasters,
You have to play.
all that
You
stuff.
have to play handheld games after the first game and before the second game.
The story, it's like if you played Crash 1 and then before you got to Crash 2, no, sorry, let's go Spyro 1, and then before you got to Spyro 2, you had to play like the Game Boy games because they were plot driven. And then you could play Spyro 2, and then it's like, wait, what? Why?
Let's see.
I know, right? It's just, oh no, my game fell. Okay, there you go.
And that's why they try to be like, oh, well, here's a PS4 collection right before 3 drops that has like 7 games in it. And it's like, yeah, I can get through that before Kingdom Hearts 3 drops. There's like no reason for it.
Well, according to Roxas, there was a lot of things that were changed from the remake of Final Fantasy, like character interactions, and apparently where some characters, where they used to die, they live through those moments.
Oh god, did they fucking change Aerith's death or whatever?
I don't know about that, but let's see.
The one that everyone apparently fucking cried about in the original, because it's like...
I've seen that scene multiple times, and I'm like, how is this sad? She just kind of like, like, it happens so
she
fast.
falls over slowly, yeah.
I mean, I guess if you got to know her, it probably was
It's
sad.
probably,
but
it's
I don't
probably one of those.
expect- But I never really knew her, because I never knew anything about Final Fantasy.
Yeah,
Just like,
Apparently
this
can
is very weird.
yeah.
Apparently can character switch on the fly, whereas they pause time in between your switching characters.
Okay, well that sounds like a good change. That sounds like an improvement. You'll need 100 gigabytes of space?
Yeah,
The game is
starts
2
at
discs.
100.
Okay, never mind. Holy fuck. Yeah, that's... I don't know about that one. Whew. Is it implied by the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 that there's going to be a Kingdom Hearts 4? Because I could see it happening for the sake of, oh, the more new Pixar and Disney shit that comes in, the more we can shove it into Kingdom Hearts. But I mean, I think, was 3 the first one that started introducing Pixar elements? Because I'm not even sure.
I'm not sure.
They made it a big deal that Monsters Inc. and Toy Story 3, or Toy Story in general, were going to be in Kingdom Hearts. The gameplay in Worlds of Kingdom Hearts is actually pretty cool, but the messy timeline has scared me a little bit. Exactly, no, that's the thing. I mean, they can build these crazy worlds over both Final Fantasy and Disney. That's a weird fucking combination. But with how it all works, it's weird. He dies at the end? Nice. Okay.
What?
Sora dies at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, okay.
Spoilers, I guess.
Oh boy.
Alright, I'm gonna take down Zarbon, everybody. I'm gonna do it.
Do it. Fucking do it. Is Dodoria with him?
No.
Good.
I would take down Dodoria first.
Oof.
I know you would. That's why 2 is also 2 discs. Oh, ugh. Ugh. Well, it's also getting delayed, so, you know. It was on track for next month, and then they were like, yeah, actually.
He dies again in Remind.
I don't care, man. It's an anime death. Part 2 gonna be my favorite game of all time. I still need to beat the fucking first one. If I get it for PS4, we have it for
I know,
PS4. We got it for you.
Yeah, I have it.
Should we
I have the
stream
first
Last
one.
of Us at some point and actually beat the game on stream?
I'd be
I've
down
never
for it.
beaten it.
What the fuck is this? What the
never
fuck?
seen it
What is
before.
this?
Mind you, I had to do a fucking. Well, I had to. I chose to do. My friend asked me if I wanted to fucking direct the movie. We did a Swedish film on Last of Us, so I got to see the entire plot multiple times through as we try to recreate the scenes. But that's all I know. I mean, the one thing I will do, I'll tell you right now, is I'm gonna literally walk out of the room when Sarah dies. I'm gonna walk out of the room. I'm not watching that. At the beginning, when Joel's daughter dies, I'm not watching that. I'm not watching that. I can't do it. Y'all can cry in the chat. I'm gonna fucking leave the room literally. And thankfully,
I'll watch it.
no, I don't want to subject you to that again. It's not good.
How am I gonna learn how to act if I don't watch?
So you can learn how to cry on cue. Just think of that scene.
I love Frederick's comment here. It says, a Disney crossover game has no need to be that complicated, LMFAO.
I mean, because it's not a Disney. Yeah, well, because that's where it doesn't focus on Disney. It focuses on Squeenix.
Yeah. Also, Raven, yes, we
Squeenix.
mentioned this before.
Yeah.
Yes.
That sounds funny.
Have you never heard that before?
No.
That's my term for Square Enix. When I want
Phoenix.
Anytime he
That
mentions
sounds like a
some-
weird like organ.
to. Oh, he broke his Squeenix.
Oh, my
No,
Squeenix
no,
is fucking up.
no, yeah. Sorry, I said it as if it was a bone, but yeah, no, if it was like an organ, like Squeenix cancer. Oh jeez.
What is Ginyu doing here?
I think most people use that as a derogatory little name for them, but I just it's my little like how people call it Division Acti. Like I'll just say Squeenix.
I like the spelling that Johnny put in there in the chat right now.
That's basically how you would probably spell it. Or maybe two E's. I mean, I don't know. It's whatever. Squeenix. Oh my goodness. I listen to them singing in the background. All operatic and shit. Let me see.
Do you think the bosses in the new Crash game should focus on the more underutilized villains such as Rillaru, Qualcomm, Komodo Bros, Pinstripe, and Entrance?
I definitely think. See, Rillaru becoming canon. Rillaru's only been in spin-offs. I don't think I want him to become canon. I don't see where they could put him. But Koala Kong, yeah, has only been a boss one time, and so has Pinstripe. So characters like them should definitely return to boss status. It's been too long. It's been way too long. Literally, them
to be
two.
a boss.
Them two alone. That's just the first game, and that was it. Both in Reignited. I mean, sorry, Insane and in the original. Nowhere else were they ever bosses. Well, sorry, Pinstripe. If you want to count CTR, but I'm talking like platformer-wise.
I was gonna say, I think Entrance was only in Entrance.
Yeah, he was only a boss in Entrance.
Yeah.
How about villains separate to Cortex and Akawaku? I don't know. Like they can make Papu Papu a boss again. He kind of just shows up in Twin Sanity. You never fight him though. Let's see. Let's go back. Because now that the whirlwinds are activated, I can go back over here and get that egg that's up on those structures. Let me see. Where am I going? Where am I going? I'm lost. Over here. Up here. Here we are.
I need some new clothes.
Just to say you need some new clothes. You're gonna dress your character up. Who are you playing as?
Miguzi.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, come on, man. I could probably hit them in the back. I hit him in the front with my flame. Wee. All the Binox skins in Nitrofield. Up behind the pack. Yeah, well, not all of them. Some of them are. Some were given to us outright as a gift in that update. And then others we strangely had to work for. Yeah, like I had to buy... I don't have Koala Kong still, I don't think.
I don't have Koala Kong.
Despite it being in the pits up a couple times, but I never had the money for it.
Yeah.
Let's see, kill you. Which one is this one? This is the sun, right? Yes.
Step on this.
Before I do it, let's just get the gems. This series, I guess you could call it, this on this game, there'll be a lot of them.
Yeah.
Because this will take quite the... This game is the longest one. It took us 2 streams to do Spyro 2. It'll only take me like maybe 4 or so hours to do Spyro 1, 120%. This game is going to take way longer.
Oh, way longer.
It's going to be fun, but there's going to be moments you're going to see them actively going to put off certain minigames and challenges until way later. Oh yeah. He doesn't do it here. He just goes like, or he makes some weird noise. Yeah, it's so weird. It's so weird. That's another thing. Well, we just talked about it earlier, but yeah, in terms of the direction or the voices, even like the little orange bucket guys, the land blubbers in Twilight Harbor, not Twilight Harbor, Pearl Harbor. Pearl
Yes,
Harbor. Exactly.
That's the one.
Aaron, which one is it?
Isn't it Breeze Harbor?
Breeze Harbor.
Breeze
Thank
Harbor.
you.
Pearl Harbor.
Twilight Harbor. Pearl Harbor. I'm so stupid. Fucking okay. In Breeze Harbor, the little bucket land blubbers. Yeah, they don't go. Ugh. They just make weird little like noises, but not funny weird noises. Pearl Harbor. Anyway.
We've got Matt back in your Kingdom Waypoint.
Yo, do you think Engine Tiny Digodile get too much limelight? Well, they picked them to be the... Well, I mean, as the main games went on, the cast got smaller. And not that the cast was insanely big to begin with, but by the Radical games, they got smaller. So Engine and... Well, even Tiny was only around in Titans, not even a Mind of a Mutant. But, yeah, you know. Let's see, that's it for here. Let's go up. Best waifu in all time.
Someone made a Freezer Race member and they named it Frozone.
Frozone. Did you say, where's my super suit?
Great or good? I am your what? I am the
greatest good you are ever gonna get. Fucking love that line so much.
That shit's the funniest.
I love it. The sass. Oh, I love it.
Oh my god, that cloud.
Oh, it's so happy. It's too happy. It's on drugs.
It's too happy, I don't like it.
It's on drugs, literally. Oh, little thiefy.
Battle tools.
Where'd the little thiefy go? I'm glad he's back. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is. No. I wanted you to go the other way. Little thieflet. Come on. Brian. John. I'm your wife. I'm the great... Oh, you said it. Crash Kid, we could still get it. I mentioned it in one of my videos on skin ideas. We could still see certain Titans, Mind of a Mutant, Tag Team Racing era, you know, recolors and skins for the characters. Because Tiny's so drastic, it could work as a separate skin. Not a whole character like they did, like fixed Rillaroo, but they could definitely. I hope they don't get that idea. Oh,
and you just said
broken character fixed.
They could totally get that idea too. That's the sad part. The sad part is that it could work. If they did it with Rillaroo and fixed Rillaroo, they can do it with Tiny and then call it like Titans Tiny or call it like or Bengal Tiny or something. And he'll have the whole different voice. I don't really want that. Because it was a weird redesign for him in general. It was one that like I like it, but it's not It's not tiny at the same time, so like I'm really conflicted. Do I have everything?
Tiny Tiger.
Oh, I have everything. Not horrible, Tiny Tiger. I don't think he's horrible. He's different. No, horrible is if they give him the voice from the DS Titans.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, whatever the fuck they did in
Bad.
the DS version.
Yeah, it was bad. I showed Victor those cutscenes recently, like a week ago, and he was like, "What?
It was
the fuck?"
It was laughable at how just utterly stupid it was. It was like,
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, Chicken Boy. That's what we're talking about. Titans console gave Tiny a Mike Tyson's voice. Titans DS gave him a weird Toad from Mario on drugs kind of voice. Like demented Elmo, demented Toad. It's so weird. I don't like it.
It's like, blah!
throw in the laugh track.
Oh yeah, and then there's laugh tracks for some reason. I don't.
Because comedy.
It's not even It's not even funny.
It's not even funny. Yeah.
I don't know why they thought. Oh, whatever. Titans console is good. I like Titans console. Titans DS is a fucking
I was gonna say
fever dream.
I was like, you can say whatever about Titans, but compare the console version to the DS version. Console version is like way fucking better.
Yeah, Titans console's good. But shut up. Oh wait, did we get it yet? Oh no, we won't get it until we defeat the first boss. So they did a weird thing where instead of making the characters kind of, and this was probably in the original too, if I had to guess, but instead of making the characters, the NPCs, kind of blip around where they needed to be for you to talk to them if they appear multiple times in the same homeworld, they just kind of put multiples of those characters. So if you angle it just right, there was supposed to be some kind of a magic to not being able to see Zoe twice in one shot, but you can here because of how they placed her. So when she's there for the Sparks mission and then there for the camera, you can see her twice in one shot, and it's like, oh, that's oof. We rag on Reignited way too much in the sense that we don't hate it, because others, I could imagine some others ragging on it because they genuinely want to pick out the bad, but we do it just because we know the originals too well, to the point where it's like, we still love this game. There's no like doubt that, you know, we love the game. It's just funny to pick out the mistakes and the little like things.
Yeah.
I love this game, don't worry.
I love this game.
Let me see. Whoa.
Frederick goes, Titans Tiny is barely the same character, which is my problem.
No, I know. Well, most characters were changed. The only two that had drastic design changes were Tiny and Uka Uka. Everyone else had changes, but they were still recognizable as who they were supposed to be.
Oh yeah.
If they didn't even call Uka Uka by name, you wouldn't know it was him.
Yeah,
Besides the bones.
Let's say you probably thought it was like some new mask or some shit.
Probably.
Like Cortex was like, oh yes, you're with me now.
Which is what he does in the DS Titans. So he doesn't capture Coco and Aku Aku, he only gets Aku Aku. And then he's got other masks there too, which to my knowledge, at least in the cutscenes, they don't mention them by name or who those are. They're also sentient floating masks that are also in cages right alongside Aku Aku. But Cortex only ever talks to Aku Aku, so we don't know who those other masks are.
I only speak to Aku Aku.
So it's really weird, I don't know. It's funny, I used to despise Insane for development reasons, but after marathoning again last week... You flip-flop so fucking hard, bro! First you're calling it an orange dog with Victor, other Victor, then you're calling it, oh, it's not that bad, then you're like, I fucking hate it, then you're like, it's okay. It's like, bruh, pick one, stick with it.
Pick one.
Do it.
I mean, I've been playing through Insane and Reignited again on my off time, and I mean, I still love them. Nothing's literally changed. I just like to pick on the things that are different and not like when we rag on it, it's ragging on it for the sake of picking up the issues because we know we like to like I don't know how I'm describing it. It's ragging on it for fun, not because we have legitimate problems with it being like, it's a bad game. Like, it's not. What? It's called getting into the mindset of what the developers were trying to do when translating it over from PS1 to PS4.
I was gonna say, I was gonna be like, unless they do something like really terrible or make choices where it's questionable, other than that, it's basically just
It doesn't help, I guess.
It's basically just pointing out stuff in good fun or whatever. Like,
It doesn't help that I'm like the most fucking like neutral ass motherfucker you'll ever meet when it comes to critiquing Crash and Spyro. To the point that people might call it bias, and it's not me being biased. Like, look at all the stuff we just point out with Reignited already. That were changed and that we find aren't as the things that aren't as like, you know, faithful, but it's not because we hate it. And if I'm critiquing, I'll bring this stuff up to light and I'll make sure I make a point of it. But when just talking about the game, this is what people need to learn. Sometimes it's hard to talk to certain people about games like this because they don't get out of the critique reviewer critic mindset. They are always, and that influences their decision. They'll be like, nah, I don't like this game because yada yada yada, and if they'll start going on and ranting about it, it's like, bruh, I just wanted to talk to you about like the game. Like, we're not doing a video, we're not critiquing
just want
it.
to talk.
So when I'm talking about it casually, I'll point it out because I think it's funny, but it doesn't knock my experience. When I start critiquing it in a review, then, you know, this is what I take issue with, this is what I don't, this is this is that.
I was gonna say, there's a difference between talking about it casually and talking about it in a critical sense, because when you're casual, it's more or less like a personal experience.
It's less direct when you're pointing things out, because like how we're pointing things out that is different with Reignited, but it's not bad. Or rather, even if we think something's like bad, like I've said before, I said it outright when we I'm doing that all wrong. I remember saying that the Yeti race in this is flat out broken. And it is, and you'll see it when we get there. Oh, I went backward. He's up there. God damn it.
Will we get there? You said this was 100%, not 100.
I've been thinking about it, and if people want to see it, I might bump it to 117. I want to show off the broken Yeti race. It's so bad. See, that's what I'm saying. Me saying that is not me going, I hate this game because it's so bad. It's just like, it's just funny how they didn't translate it over right. It's like so hilarious.
It's funny because Crash here goes, is it weird that Titan's Diaz Dingodile doesn't have too much of a design change at all? He's just pudgy, lol.
Yeah, and even, being pudgy, that started into insanity, even. So, it's not very drastic of a change. And his voice is on the higher pitched register, which it's been before, when Dwight Schultz was voicing him in Nitro Kart. So I don't have a problem with him. Actually, was that Noah North? Or Lex Lang? Probably Lex Lang? One of the two of them was Dingodile. I forget who it is though.
Zargoz. I'm like, interesting that Disney is okay with what goes down in Kingdom Hearts Mickey, but can't have Mickey and DuckTales. Because Disney's weird like that.
Okay. Well, because again, Disney has to overlook everything. It's like Nintendo. Let's say this is how things get really, really weird, because Nintendo looked at Mario. Okay, we were talking about this too. There's a lot of off-camera conversations that I've had with Victor that are playing now into these conversations here. We're talking about how Nintendo lets certain things slide with certain games that aren't directly developed by them, like Strikers. So if you guys saw on Vid Games by any chance, we did a Vid Games versus on Strikers. And we talked about how there's a different direction, a different feel. Out of all the sports games, the only other one, with an exception, being Mario Sports Mix, because that was developed by Square Enix. So there's a lot of weird. Every time Square Enix is involved in something that has to do with otherly cartoony characters, they always try to interject some of Final Fantasy into it.
because they did Mario RPG and they put in a couple Final Fantasy beasts in there for you to fight as Mario. Same thing happened with Mario Sports Mix. You get to fight, what was it, like Bahamut or something?
Yeah, however you pronounce that.
In Mario Sports Mix. And it's like, what? And you can play as, I think, the White Mage, the Otherly Mage, and a Catoir.
I was gonna say, from what I remember.
And what was the other one, the Moogle or whatever?
From what I remember, all of the Squeenix characters you can play as was the White Mage, the Black Mage,
yes.
the Ninja.
Uh-huh.
A Slime, and like all this variants.
Yes, yes.
Moogle and Cactuar.
Yes.
Who was my favorite in that game.
Yeah, I remember
love Cactuar.
I remember that. So, it's so weird. But going back to Mario, like, cool.
Thanks, Car. I'm glad you could put your input in that too.
So Nintendo and Strikers, being Next Level Games, it wasn't directly done by Nintendo. It was published by Nintendo, but made by Next Level. So because of that, they wanted to go with a different direction for this particular Mario Sports game. So it has a different feel. There's more attitude. There's more expression in the characters. The environments are a little darker in terms of like the settings are a little more realistic. They'll let certain things like that slide, but then, for example, after Mario Strikers Charged, Next Level wanted to do a Mario volleyball wrestling hybrid sports game, and it was called Super Mario Spikers. It had a few concepts, got canceled, reason being Nintendo thought it looked too violent. Meanwhile, in Smash Brothers, you got Jigglypuff getting the shit kicked out of her by Ganondorf, and Luigi in Ultimate gets his fucking soul taken out of.
In Simon's reveal
trailer. And it's like, how ass backwards is that? So it's funny, going back to Zark's comment about how they won't apparently put in Mickey and DuckTales for whatever reason. But they can have all this weird shit for him in... Oh, I mean, it's not the exact same, but it's kind of the same.
Yeah, but
they want to preserve this family-friendly image for Mickey and all them when they had a project, but giving it to someone else like Square Enix, where they can put all of them into Kingdom Hearts, it's a drastically different anime-ass, darker-ass take on them. Or Epic Mickey or something.
Yeah.
So I think that's really funny.
Zergos, I still laugh at how Nolan North made Activision PR uncomfortable.
How? How so?
Yeah, how so?
Because he said shit as engine? He cussed his engine? Well, he's cussed his engine even when he was still the voice. He said smartass in Mind of Mutants credits.
Is ass really a curse?
In a kid's game it is.
Let's say in a kid's game it is.
I mean, not that stops anyone. Look at Jack. They're like...
I mean, he's not saying, let's go get some ass.
Let's go get some ass. Remember the time when Engine said shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits?
That was my favorite part.
That was my favorite part when he said the 7 words you can't say on TV.
He said all of them.
In one go, one after another, just like that. He recited George Carlin's bit to Crash. Crash just went, oh? That is a very slow-moving barrel. Every single Spyro game, just like every single Crash game has to have some kind of the original trilogy, has to have some kind of chase sequence. Every Spyro game has one level, or maybe multiple, where some enemy is throwing barrels.
That's true.
Because they're the ones in North Cove. There's the ones in Zephyr and in Robotica Farms and Spyro 2. And then here we got these guys. Over there. Oh, hi.
Oh, hi, Crash.
I was like, I remember that Coco noise from CTTR. Oh, you mean that one?
Yeah, that.
Frederick, we all do.
That one.
Yeah, CTTR is E10. I think it's the only Crash game that's rated E10. That's the most mature Crash has gotten.
Frederick, we all do.
Yeah. Boingity?
Spyro 2021's main villain is a barrel thrower.
You should say that. A crate.
Say crate. It doesn't work.
Crate.
Yeah, it does.
I need to use my microphone. So
Picture, it's
sounds
a
loud.
crate. Whoops. 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 What? I forgot how to Sheila for a minute.
You forgot how to kangaroo.
Yeah, I forgot how to roo doodle.
You forgot how to roo.
She's a roo doodle.
You need a roo for your doodle.
She's a. That black guy was doing the thing.
Can't doodle.
No, you can't doodle if you can't roo.
All right.
Or it could be reversed, you know. Whatever works. Whatever floats your fancy.
Floats your fancy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man.
Floats your fancy.
Yes.
I can get behind that, my brother.
It's floating.
Your fancy's floating. Your fancy's showing.
Your fancy's showing again.
Patrick, your genius is showing. That was a good joke. Where? He covers himself. Whoops. Flip.
I like how she just kind of stands in the air for a bit.
Yeah, now use it to my advantage because I can ground pound again afterwards. Okay, unless he's an asshole. Oh, I don't know if I can do this.
I was gonna say.
Oh!
Can you?
I should be able to. Oh, I don't know. Well, this is the last. Yeah, no, I got it. There. Molly. Oh, I thought it was Spyro for a minute. I was gonna try and hit square to charge around. There's here we go. Flop, flop, flop. She flops around.
Plop, plop.
Yeah, she plops and flops.
I plop and flop.
This will be the name of her game. She gets a solo game. This is Sheila, Flop and Plop.
Sheila, flop and flop.
Let me see. I forget. She goes. No, it's cuter in the original. She goes like when she swims. Bouncing. Austin Schwuckes. Schwuckes. How you doing? Okay. Oh, I didn't do the secrety little bit. And those guys don't go. Eeyaw.
Yeah.
Let's see the bit over here that I usually forget for some reason. Whee! Yoop. Isn't there a guy up here? Oh, I guess when there's a little seal boy up here, but I guess not.
The seal boy.
Little seal lad.
Oh no! Ouch.
Back into the water.
Come on, 17.
Do it. Why is 17 there?
Oh god. Because I'm doing a parallel quest.
Okay.
Now I have to take care of 16 and I think 18.
Is he
18 still
pervy?
here?
Is he pervy still? Does it give you the good face?
Yes.
Nice.
Still the perv.
Quite the perv, I see. Okay. I hear things. Oh no. Blip. The villain for the next Crash game should be the Iron Chip. Shut up.
Well, I mean, it should. I mean,
No, it shouldn't.
the driver description for it was like, oh, the crate should be as important as the Bandicoot, so it should be the main character.
No.
Getting
Please.
bullied again, I see.
That'll be a great plot device.
How they... No. Let's go do Bluto over here. Okay. I'm gonna do it.
That's the thing, cheeky boy. It can't.
Wow, I'm a horrible shot, and all my ammo's gone. All right,
Good luck.
this will be great.
We're all ganging up on him.
On who?
16. Seriously, it's like 5 against 1.
Oof. This thing is ass to control, by the way. It's so weird.
Think about it. You can't get a checkpoint from it. It's so evil.
Okay.
Oh my god, first form cell! What the fuck?
Oh no. You can't just send 3 after me.
Oh my god, he sounds really weird. Yeah, yep. Still like Cell's English voice better.
Whoa, hi Sparks.
Especially in his first form, actually.
Oh, he's getting his health back? Fuck
I
off.
was like, how's he getting health back?
I don't know, but I got him.
Oh god.
I'm trying to make neck and dreams someday.
You do it, Frederick.
You can do it, Frederick.
Fulfill your dreams. Anyway.
Just do it.
Alright, keep reading comments, yo.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I have no idea what people. Okay, let me see.
Is there an egg around here? Or no? Oh crap, I don't have sparks to help me with the gems. This is not good.
Earlier, Frederick was like, Mickey Mouse in dark settings is always hysterical to me.
And what?
Mickey Mouse in dark settings is always hysterical to me.
Well, I did an Epic Mickey because it was still like fully Disney.
Mm.
And that was their plan from the get-go to make it twisted.
Just look at all the concept stuffs for Epic Mickey.
Yeah, that shit was awesome.
Oh my god.
It's hilarious.
It's a Mickey Mouse.
That was a skill point to hit that duck. Or that bird. That fowl.
That foul. That foul being.
He's so foul, I hate him. Oh, this one sucks. Dude that has to go. I'll remember how they laugh at you now.
Oh, that did something, I guess.
Oh, they go. And they go. They had a weird little funny noise in the original, and then you miss them. Ah, fuck. And they go.
So it goes kind of crazy how Cloud met Mickey and Mario.
And then Mario met the Rabbids. And Bowser met Crash and Spyro. That's the weird thing.
Oh, Freddy meant dark as in Kingdom Hearts settings.
No, I know.
Mm.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse and Kingdom Hearts it's a laughable concept. It's just really weird. Let me see how I'm gonna kill you. My plan worked, my friends. Oh, no time for your bullshit. Show you.
Whoa! Oh, I got a Z.
You got a Zrank?
Yes.
I can't wait.
Oh, okay. Where am I missing the... Oh. Underwater? This wouldn't be a Spyro game without mines.
Yeah, right.
Well, these Spyro games
Oh, it's right there.
lines.
Oh. That it? Nope. Oh, there's a bottle over here. I didn't see it. And there's still more.
Huh?
It's probably over here. Whee. Oh. Who's gonna have ice cream with me? What?
I have no idea what Frederick's
Is
gonna
that from Kingdom Hearts? That'd be funny.
Who's gonna have ice cream with me?
I want the ice cream. Ah, I knew there was still some in here. I didn't have sparks at the time. Now he can help me. Oh. There we go. There it is. Alright.
Have a good crash.
Crash. Am I being called out because your name's Roxas? That's funny. I don't mind that you like Kingdom Hearts. You never cast replay on that stinking game.
The game sucks.
Sunrise Spring. Woohoo. 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 Every time I think of Kingdom Hearts, if anybody would walk up to me and say Kingdom Hearts, go, what's your first memory? It'd be the fucking cutscene in the first game where Sora makes that weird, stupid, gross-looking smiley face.
Ew.
Looks
People
so
say Kingdom Hearts, the first thing I say is Sora.
weird little simplistic anime boy.
Big shoes.
Big shoes. There's a scene in the first Kingdom Hearts where he...
fucking gigantic as feet.
Yeah, where he pulls his leg over a tree stump to face Kairi, and they're both sitting on the tree. And I thought, how funny would it be if he just fucking smacked her in the face with his big-ass shoe?
Bah!
Because it looks in that scene like he almost does it. It's like his model almost clips through hers.
Mm-hmm.
It's really funny. Okay, we need to return to here to get the rest of the gems and go do Sheila's part. Flip. Whoop.
That guy's fucking face.
These Rhinox.
Rhinox?
Did I even get the skill? Yes, I did. I got the skill point for all the trees.
Yeah.
The skill points aren't part of the percentage, so I might not. I'll just do the ones that are simple or whatever. Marco Polo.
Marco Polo.
Marco Pollo. Marco Pollo Loco.
Marco Pollo Loco. My dad likes El Pollo Loco.
El Polo Loco. Funny enough, I don't think we've had El Pollo Loco.
I've
never had.
it in my life.
That's funny. Bonk. Come here.
Pollo Loco.
Let's see. Better get this gem before I forget it.
What about mangoes?
What? Nothing to do with chicken.
What has nothing to do with chicken?
Mangoes, as Roxas pointed out for some reason. Unless he's talking to someone else.
Mangoes and chicken.
Those are my favorite things. Lemon.
That sounds like something that could go together, like if you have like a mango chicken.
Bless you, mother! We hear a thing?
Again, everyone's sneezing today.
We're all sneezing and wheezing. Carl wheezing. Whoa. Johnny. Kingdom Hearts is about friendship and anime logic. I mean, most enemies are.
Yeah, right.
Most of them, they're animes.
Chicken and mango, I don't recommend. Like pineapple and pizza.
Lol.
Lol. Controversy.
But it's not like mango. I'm not really thinking like mango's on chicken. It's more like what if it's like mango barbecue chicken or something like that.
Yeah.
It sounds like something that would exist. Like boysenberry barbecue, which is really good.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Is it strange?
Yeah. I had
strange
boysenberry barbecue meatballs. So good.
Oh. Were they spicy?
They were.
Of course. Aaron likes her spicy things. Hello, Rapunzel. Ha 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 ha. Look, it's Rapunzel. No one's made that joke. It's a good fake laugh. I like it.
Graft speakers into Bubbles' chest.
Graft speaking to Bubba's chest?
Bubbles. Remember the monkey?
Oh my god. Oh yeah.
King Kai wouldn't know how to turn it off.
Just Bubba's. That'd be funny.
That'd be funny too.
He wouldn't know how to turn him off. He'd be like, Goku, help. Now there's a reason for Goku to chase him. Oh.
I wish Rapunzel was here.
Oh, wait. Okay, I think we are done with... Yes, we are. Are we done with everything?
Yeah.
No, not... Well, we can't do Molten Crater yet. Oh, I freaking missed something in Sheila's Alp. Okay, that's weird. Trying to remember... There's probably a little cave somewhere I didn't go into.
I'm gonna see a little bit of my back starting to hurt.
You're gonna sit back. Victor's now out of frame. I know mine's starting to hurt too. I'm gonna stand up and stretch. Oh, stretching.
Damn, dude, I heard that pop right now.
Oh, I'm popping all over the place. I'm popping and I'm locking.
Fucking Zart.
I better go check on those Billy.
Shut up, son. Hiya, Sheila. Fuck off. This is my Alp. You get out of here.
I own these Alps.
These Alps
God,
ain't big enough for the two of us. I don't want to, Austin. Oh, God. Aaron, let's horribly sing a Green Day song together.
Which one?
Have one in your head, and then I'll have one in my head, and then when I say go, we'll sing them at the same time, and let's see if we can get... Let's see if it's the same one. Let me know when you have one. But don't tell me, obviously.
Okay. I got one.
On go. You ready? 3,
Yeah.
2, 1, go.
I walk a lonely road. Of course, that's the only one that we think of.
It was funny. I was gonna do the same thing too. I was gonna start doing.
I was gonna do "Wake Me Up When September Ends."
Me
but
too.
I was like, nah.
No, I was gonna do that too.
I was like, nah, this one's better.
I was gonna be like,
Wake me up.
oh my god.
Woo!
Get away from me. Go. Out. Off with your heads. Pliff. Where am I missing? Ooh. What? It's probably down there.
Match school now.
Oh my god. How the hell?
Did you go to the end cave? Yeah, this one over here? Oh, is there like a... Hold on.
Did you forget gems?
Yes, I did, and it's right here, not here. Or hold on. There's an upper. There's an upper somewhere. Where's the upper? It's not even here.
I was gonna say it was in the other cave.
Oh, I think it was. Yeah, there's an upper I didn't go into.
Wake me up. When September. Oh fuck!
Why is he putting down? What the fuck? Okay, I guess it's all the way the hell down here. Oh. Cool. Okay. Whatever. Okay. Let's get out of here. Wake me up. Wake me up when I walk alone.
Wake me up when I walk alone.
That's a challenge. Try and get the lyrics to one Green Day song and then sing it to the tune of another Green Day song.
That's really hard. It's like singing it like one syllable off.
Yeah, it'll always be like really weird.
Did you see that guy who sings songs that's off by one syllable? It's really funny.
No, I haven't. That sounds funny. Whoa.
Zarkos, I recently had a chat with my friends about this, and I'm wondering what you think about it. It's kind of hard talking about it in text, though.
Do you want to
Because I
spam
want
and chat?
spam and chat.
Oh, you can go ahead, and then we'll just. I mean, you can, Zark, and we'll just read it.
Yeah, I've got chat up here on my phone, so if
we can, yeah.
If it's gonna cut off on here, then I can just read it off my phone.
Yeah, if they're longer messages per comment,
Yeah, because
they're gonna get cut off on the PS4 chat, but we've got YouTube chat up right here, so we'll still see it.
Yeah, because someone earlier was talking about how I think it was about how either this or some other game was rushed because of because the people had like a short like time span to like finish the game or something like that. It continued on my phone, but it got cut off on this chat up here. Buzz in the original.
Not
scary.
afraid. Not afraid.
Why have I been training you all these years? Use some.
The fuck?
Here's a cell.
Put some pizzazz in it, girl.
Put some pizzazz in it, girl. If that's the source I said it, I would
Put
laugh.
some pizzazz in it, girl.
As long as you get rid of him.
I just realized that she also has toe rings. That's disgusting. The sorceress has toe rings.
What's wrong with toe rings?
Yeah. No, something about her wearing them is really weird.
Toe rings.
Come here.
If you wear them, it's fine. I don't care.
I don't have disgusting feet. I don't think so.
No, you don't. There's a little bun. Oh, Jesus. I forgot that was a close-up.
Disgusting feet.
Oh, what the devil? Thanks for the running commentary, Sergeant Bird.
I know. I kind of like that. That's one of the changes I really liked.
Yeah. Somehow, I don't know if this trilogy does it, but I think Insane keeps the pacing of each cutscene. I think of each shot of each cutscene, even though there's extended little changes and stuff, I think they managed to keep the pacing like damn near identical. The exact same running time and everything. Damn it, man. Hello, Red Palm Tree. How's it going? Come on. You son of a bitch. Okay. Hey, look, Dark Souls. Okay. I don't like. Why did you do this, Sanzuru? I'm pretty sure this is Sanzuru's doing. I'm gonna blame Sanzuru. This doesn't feel like a thing that Toys for Bob would do. Seeing as all the other boss fights were kept exactly intact in Spyro's 1 and 2. Also, I hope this doesn't happen, and I hope I didn't jinx it by saying this, but I'm really hoping we don't end up soft-locking the second boss fight coming up. What's his name again? Because I forget his name. The fucker with the gun?
Like?
I don't remember.
Yes. I don't like him, because...
How do you forget the worst boss in this game?
What? Well, that kind of says something that I forget him, because I don't ever want to deal with him. And I have to now.
Oh, I remember him a little too well.
No, his fight is so weird, and it's weirder because of the angle and everything in here. But I don't know if it was on camera in a previous stream, like when we first streamed the game. It might have been. But we soft locked him. Like, we beat him, but Spyro wouldn't automatically walk over to the whatever rolling gear, the balloon, whatever the fuck it was that takes him to the next area, like to Evening Lake. Like, seriously, it was so weird. Get out of here, you piece of shit.
This is our go.
Did you hear that?
Shit.
Grayson!
Zargos, with me and my buds were
Jason.
reminiscing.
The fucker with the gun. Distinction Mark 2020.
Press X to Jason.
Press X to Mason.
Zargos, with me and my
Anyway.
buds were reminiscing
Do you want me to read it?
about how some of the games we played in PS1 and PS2 had that kids WB Disney afternoon vibe. The sense you're part of an adventure in a cartoony world.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And I was gonna take some time to comment again. Frederick, the fucker with the gun.
Yeah.
Distance Bar 2020.
That's what I read. Yeah, a lot of because when most games like these series got their footing, they were all inspired by different cartoons. So obviously, Crash was inspired by Taz and Animaniacs and all that. Spyro's design and everything was based off Pete's Dragon or whatever. So there was a lot of that.
You've managed to survive longer than I expected, but you haven't the
Hello,
slightest
Bianca.
idea what sort of dangers lie ahead of you. I suggest you grab your cat friend and whatever eggs you found and hightail it back home while you still can. I'm telling you this for your own good, you know.
Okay. Thanks, Bianca. Oh, hey guys, you want to hear a really weird thing? Why does the music get like this when you go into the quick menu, the inventory?
What does it get like?
It gets muffled, but the beat ends up sounding more like someone's sawing like a log of wood. Yeah, as it goes. And it sounds so weird. Here, it'll help. Well, for the stream, it'll help if I put the music up. Okay, now listen to it.
Dude.
That chugging sound. That's so weird. Anyway.
Those are goes, and I kind of wish we had more of them now. Like, I know the usual suspects. I mean, I look forward to Crash and Spyro,
Yeah.
Beanox, and TSP go full throttle.
Oh, wait. Were you talking to Steve Blockhead about this? Because he mentioned that on Twitter last night, I think it was. And I saw that tweet.
What was it about?
Like how... I think what he was meaning to say and how he was wording it is about how we don't have very many platformer characters like this. The platformer characters that we do have... Now, before you start giving some examples, let me like say the full thing. That are original. Crash is back. Spyro is back. So there's certain characters like that have to return and are modern and have this cartoony aesthetic. Mario has always been here, so he's never left. Now, of course, we have, like, you know... let me see. Hand Time and stuff like that. But they're indie. They're not made by a big budget triple... They're not AAA titles, you know? Mm-hmm. And... Most of the developers who used to make those kinds of games are doing more mature stuff that looks photorealistic, and you know, Naughty Dog, Insomniac, and Sucker Punch, and all them. They're doing different things now. Sonic 2 has always been there, but that's what I'm saying. There are those who have always been there, like Mario and Sonic. There are those who went away for a while, and then came back, like Crash and Spyro. Jack is not around. Ratchet and Clank had the reboot come out like 5 years ago. so they haven't been seen in a while. And Insomniac's last game, I believe, is Spider-Man. You know, a photorealistic game. So he was saying how it's weird how yeah, there's Knack too, but Knack didn't perform very well. I mean, it sure got a sequel, but people don't talk about Knack. But people don't talk about Knack so much. So that's what I was gonna say too. Those that are original from bigger budget, people don't tend to do so well because they're always in the mindset of making a modern game, and most modern games are these mature games with their own complicated set of rules for menu navigation, leveling up characters, and doing weird things. And look at how basic and whatever Spyro and Crash are. They're basic, but that's what made them fun. And it worked back then because games were more simplistic back then. They were hard as balls, some of them, more arcade games.
They were balls.
Yeah, yeah, those games kicked your ass when they could. It's like,
Arcade games did so you could spend more quarters to keep playing. And they were fun. They were legitimately fun. And arcade games were revolutionary because those ideas weren't done at the time. You know? Twin stick, you know, Asteroids and whatever else, and Sinistar, those were some of the first twin stick shooters. Now we've got...
Run, coward.
Now we've got crazy twin stick shooters, and we've got crazy...
This is my colorful commentary on everything you're saying.
little blurbs of dialogue. Quoting dialogue. But you like Sinistar, right? Like, you've played it, right, Aaron?
No.
Oh, look at that. You see that?
I literally just know that quote.
Awesome. So I charged into that vase, and it didn't immediately break. I went through it. I got its gem, and then it just kind of like dissolved into nothingness.
yeah.
All right, continue with his art.
Continue with art. Okay, so let's see. Full throttle. I see some people have this sentiment that no one else should try because Nintendo's king because they're the best they do, and I'm like, that's fucking boring. As brilliant as Mario Odyssey is, I feel like I'm just breezing through levels, not so much of an adventure compared to the Mario and Luigi games. Oh wait. I think he meant worlds, but I think it's basically the same thing.
I was gonna say, yeah, you can't compare. Because since Mario goes into so many genres, it's weird to compare one version of Mario to another. Like, I wouldn't say that, you know, which one's better, Mario Baseball or Mario Strikers? Like, I don't know. They're two different sports games. The better question would be like, just for example, I'm just saying, I'm not knocking you down, but it's like, which one's better, Mario Superstar Baseball or Mario Super Sluggers? Now, that's a valid, you know, but I know what you're getting at, Zark. How Mario Odyssey, that was one of the, speaking of, is Final Fantasy VII's easy mode too easy? People were like, is Mario Odyssey too easy? Because they just hand you moons sometimes. But that's why there's 999 moons to grab. You can grab...
999.
You grab 120 to beat the main game, which is a standard Mario game. But it's easier this time around because there are so many. You grab 500 to do Darker Side, and then you can grab 800 for like a grand total. But then, because you can buy moons infinitely from the stores, after that, you can keep going until you hit 999, which I did. Just because I wanted to max out the moon count. I still felt it was pretty cool. It was an experiment, Zark, because for as fun as it definitely is, I don't get that sense that it's too easy or it's too boring because you're just flying through worlds randomly, just, you know, collecting shit that's like there for you to grab, and it's not much of a challenge. I get it, but I don't personally don't get that sense when I'm playing. But let's see, where was I going with that? That's right, it was an experiment. This was the first time they went open world with it with Mario, and I'm sure if they make the next mainland Mario platforming adventure like, you know, open world, it might definitely improve. Whether it's an Odyssey 2 or something different, you know. It'll improve on it. The lore a lot, character interactions a lot. Oh, I get you. Yeah, there's not much of that in Mario Odyssey because Mario Odyssey is gameplay centered, like most Mario games are first and foremost. But even in Galaxy, well, especially Galaxy 1, Sunshine there's a plot. 64 is more gameplay. Sunshine there's a plot. Galaxy 1, you get Rosalina's storybook. Galaxy 2 is very gameplay centered. Mario Odyssey is also very gameplay centered. Where am I missing stuff? Oh, inside the thing. That's right. Blip. Blip, blip.
I'm gonna go get my charger for my phone real quick.
Okay. Be careful. Yeah, I was gonna say, you're still connected to all this.
I know.
It's a shame that 2 didn't go well. Didn't do well given how it turned a very mediocre game, Knack 1, into a really great game. Even by that logic or that stance, like, I kind of just heard that Knack 2 is also kind of okay. Like, it did improve. That's the one thing I did hear a lot, is that it improved a lot of what Knack 1 set down. But apparently it still didn't do good enough to be considered like, oh, Knack is... And they wanted, you can tell, Sean Layden and all them and Mark Cerny, they wanted Knack to be the next Crash and Spyro for PS4, and it just didn't end up that way. So they were like, while you've got your kill zones and your Uncharted's and all of that, here's Knack to represent the kid cartoony platformer stuff. That was before Crash and Spyro were even brought back, so, you know. They wanted to fill that hole. And then ironically, here comes Crash and Spyro to reclaim that spot. That's the weird thing about it. That's, I think, what you're trying to say. Is like how we need more... I would like to see more original characters. I'm not sure if I made a video on that a long time ago. I feel like I did make a video. Like, can the platformer genre thrive again with more original ideas from bigger budget people? Because right now, we are the ones, us fans of platformers who are indie, are the ones... I'm not saying that I'm indie, at least yet. I want to make...
You're an indie.
I'm an indie mindy. I want to make platformers. I really do, and I have some really, I think, cool ideas that hopefully people who end up playing the games, but whenever those happen, hopefully people think they're cool.
Yeah, same.
But point being, indie people are keeping platformers alive in terms of original stuff like Climate Ranch and Hand Time, all that stuff. Where is?
I agree with Austin. We should make like a best moments compilation of our live streams.
That's what the highlights are for. I just haven't clipped anything. I forgot. I think Roy was one who clipped the gold relic from Stormy Ascent. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm digging into you.
No, you're good. Where else? Oh, I'm dumb. Let's go get that one chest over here.
There goes. I suppose so. Knack 2 certainly was not perfect, but I still think it's a great beat 'em up game.
Mm-hmm.
At least
Yeah, Knack 1 was weird. The enemies were just really difficult to kill sometimes. There were a lot of them. And they were always accurate, and they kind of sucked sometimes, to be honest. I have never played that 2, so I can't speak from experience.
yeah,
but
we never even beat.
from what I've seen, the reception of the game was like, okay, it was better than the first one, but not by like, enough to regard it as like a higher IP. I don't know if Knack will ever be in a PlayStation All-Stars 2. Hypothetically, is what I'm saying. In terms of his status as like a big character. Fucking love the intro sequence. Wait, to what?
To Sly 3, I think.
Sly 3? I never played Sly 3. I have it, but I have to be Sly 2
Yeah.
first. These guys look fucking weird. These guys look so weird. Hold on. Okay, hold on, dude. I was trying to get a good shot of this man.
Of this man.
Oh, come on. Okay. I wanted to show that dude up close because he looks so weird. This level takes a long time to beat.
Which one?
Enchanted Towers? Towers?
Yeah, it does kind of take a long.
Because mainly trying to find the fucking bones to your favorite guy, your favorite character.
Yeah, but that's my favorite mission in the whole game.
What about Folly? Can you help
one's
my
cute.
dog Folly? Not when I was trying to do it casually a couple weeks ago and fucking he wouldn't stand on the goddamn button that I needed him to stand on. It's like, Farley! What the fuck, Farley?
Farley.
Did you
This
get
is
the
why I
gem
like George better.
I think Farley's cuter.
They're both cute to me.
Not in Reignited.
Okay. Difference of opinion.
I don't think George is very cute in Reignited. I think he has weird teeth.
He's weird. His teeth are a little weird, but I like his big eyes. Read Zark's thing.
I was gonna say, James Griffith goes, even though Platonic friend made up of former Rare employees.
I totally forgot to see how I totally forgot to mention ukulele.
Keeping the genre alive as well.
Ukulele was totally like, we're the revival of 3D platformers. It's like, Ratchet did that. Also, ukulele's okay at best.
Yeah.
It's not like fantastic. I wish it was, because I was all over it. I was like, oh my god, Project Ukulele, what is that? And it goes, ukulele. And I'm like, oh shit, it's like a banjo game. I'm like, okay, this will be our first foray into some kind of banjo-ish game. I'm like, all right. And then we played it and we were like,
oh my god, it's the spiritual successor. Oh my god, it's gonna be great.
That's basically what ends up happening. Why do you think Impossible Layer is a 2D game?
Did it make it any better?
I thought it would.
Zargos, I wish we can get more of that, more original games, being part of a band of characters on a journey, getting immersed in stylized worlds with beautiful animations, with great gameplay, of course.
Yeah.
Great graphics and great
graphics, great gameplay. I really want the game I'm working on. There's a couple projects I'm working on right now. Bless you.
Oh my god, bless you.
Bless you. Oh my god.
God bless your soul.
There's 2 projects I'm working on that I hope are really good.
Cool.
And one of them is going to be fucking big. So, like, I don't know how that's going to turn out. I'm really anxious for it, but I'm really excited for it.
Everyone's saying bless you.
Everyone's saying bless you.
Jesus.
Okay, let's do some skateboarding with Hunter. Hello, Hunter.
John, I think you're getting a little off topic there.
What do you say? My grandma said bless you, Aaron.
Thank
I don't know why John brought this up. I'm not. Hold on. Is there any context to this at all? Let me just see real quick.
God damn it! I'm trying to get this stupid thing to work.
Excuse me?
Ooh, you're gonna want to reword that one, please.
Huh?
Oh, I'm going to make noises so that way they don't hear you. Okay, what? Hold on. What is it?
Work?
Well, I'm not gonna say it on stream, but what is it?
It's 2 words. The first one that you're going to say is cross. Be crossing it.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Spyro, bail. That's one thing weird about this too. Let's go back to semi-friendly chastising Reignited. How come I can't bail? Watch.
Damn it!
I can't bail. He grinds up against the wall, but he doesn't. Are you kidding me? Here, do a trick. Oh, I haven't learned tricks yet. Fuck. Spyro, fucking bail, man. That's not. Nope. Anyway. Hi, Mom.
Hello.
Good morning. Okay. Make it easier. No bail. What?
Oh, make it easier? No bail.
See, I wanted to try and glide down from over there. Oh, hello. Let me see. Let me. Blip. Let's go up this way. Oh, wait. This way.
Oh.
Well, I can't flip. I don't have any tricks right now. I have to talk to Hunter.
Come on.
Frederick goes, Mario Odyssey is good, but I feel so alone. I'm not loving the game. Like, I like the game, but I don't think it's a masterpiece. Definitely prefer the Galaxy games.
It's hard for me personally to say which one I would probably take Galaxy. I would take them in certain circumstances, I think. I don't know, it's weird.
Matt goes, hot take, Mario Odyssey is highly overrated to me.
Nah, I say that I don't agree with. I think it's a really good game. But it was an experiment for open world Mario. It was the first time they've ever done it. To the extent that they did. Can I, like, do this? There we go, now I bail. I just have to get the thing so I can come out of here. Let me out! Maybe I should just not hit X. There we go.
Oh, come on.
Whee. Division, huh?
I would say the other word you really want.
Okay, well then don't say it.
I'm not.
Whoa, hold on. Oh, okay.
What?
That gem is just hovering there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is where the physics get weird for Spyro in terms of Reignited, because something went wrong or went wonky when trying to...
Oh.
Yeah, things are wonky with the vehicles in this game. I don't know why.
Oh my god.
This is why, like, anything that's riding like this is just kind of broken in this game.
Okay.
James goes, it's funny considering Active owns both Tony Hawk and Spyro. Or the first to go Spyro Pro Skater.
Yeah. Well, because I was gonna tell Raven. Yeah, he said Activision didn't make Tony Hawk. They have it under. Well, they had it under their belt. I don't know about now, because I made the video about teases for a new game. But Keza, how's it going? What am I supposed to do? This? Okay. Do 900. The company make a human. Turn on Pro Skater. But yeah, that was Neversoft. Fuck. But I know what you mean. Do moves. Keza C. We're 100% in this game. We did the first two a long time ago. Not a long time ago, but... Whee!
Wow, you learn.
Yeah, let's beat his score. We're doing alright. How you doing? We're okay. He was back over there, wasn't he? I thought he was going to return to his spot over here. Let's go get him. Well, I say only 100%, but if everyone in the chat right now wants it, we'll bump that to 117. That was a mistake.
Yeah, why
Yeah,
you say
do it.
that?
I immediately regret saying that. Bail, Spyro, thank you. Now let's run back up to him. Menace! How's it going?
Menace!
We are playing some Speedo. We're playing as a Speedo. No! Ugh! God damn it. God, there is no easy way to just get off the board. There's no, like, get off the board button. Oh, jeez. What is happening?
I think you're ready. Oh,
Alright, you're on, Hunter, you bitch. Yay! He's never gonna catch up to me, like, immediately. There's no way. He did a single front flip. I'm proud of him. Okay, whatever, that's fine.
That goes, as in terms of Activision remakes ago, I'm very curious to see what other franchises get the remake treatment after Tony Hawk.
I would love to see Pitfall somehow come back. Why is Sparks going all weird? Sparks is committed to a certain position relative to Spyro, so whatever position Spyro's in 3D space, Sparks will still be like within the same spot and be going around all weird with him. Okay, what about now? Fuck.
Oy.
It's fine. It's fine. He will not. There's 56 seconds left. He will not catch up. Isn't the highest score like 25,000 or some shit?
Oh, that's something. I don't remember.
Okay.
I love how that curves. How smooth that curve is with those kind of tiles or whatever.
No.
That smooth curve.
The smoothness of the curves there.
Okay, so Matt was saying what now? Oh, which IP they could do next?
Yeah, what other kind of franchise?
Oh yeah, because I was saying Pitfall. Pitfall, not the more traditional one, that's the 2D swinger, but like the more 3D ones, like the Lost Expedition. Because I have that. I bought that for Xbox not too long ago, and we rented it a long time ago for. PS2. So it's been a while since I was played it, but that'd be kind of cool to see.
How did you get so good already?
Bro, I've been playing this for 20 years. That's how, Hunter. Idiot.
We've got Magic Ice here. What's up?
How's it going? Magic Ice 709.
Because I have a Twitch account, yes, but I only use it to watch streamers. I don't stream myself.
That's what mine's for right now. I would like to stream to Twitch, but streaming to Twitch is really weird with my capture stuff because it just likes to be dumb about it. I know I'm supposed to spit the things at them, but this is much faster. More risky, but faster. Is that the cat? Good old little cat outside.
Let me see.
Scraping at our door.
Let me see which kitty is at the door.
Here you go, Aaron. We're gonna do Farley's mission.
Yay.
Hopefully he's good to me.
How come that won't work?
Frederick. First rule of being on camera or doing any kind of YouTube thing to some degree, you do need to learn to get over that hump. It's hard. You could do commentary-less content for a while if you haven't done that before and see what people think. But typically, if you're going to appear in any sort of way and want to provide the commentary, that's a direct hump you have to get over like immediately. Is getting used to your own voice on camera. Or others hearing your voice in general. Yep. Was your name in a chat on stream and I thought it was you, but I couldn't find it. Wait, for who? For who, Menace?
Let me see. Wait a minute, see.
Okay, this is the freaking area right here. For some reason, Farley won't step on this switch. I need him to do that so I can get up to that switch. So let's see if he's good to me today. It's also about where I aim. There we go. Okay. And I've been in just that one play session. He just would not step on the freaking thing. He would stand right there and just not move anywhere. No matter where I threw the ball. And it's like, what the fuck, Farley, you idiot?
James goes, "Did you ever have the ball soft lock happen? Or if you don't place the ball in the right spot, Farley won't get the ball even if you spit it out in front of them."
But yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's basically what happened. Like, he just kind of stood by the switch, but didn't, like, step on it or anything.
Menace goes, a couple days ago, it was on an NST crash 105% speed on stream by a guy named Cameron.
You okay?
I have no idea what he's talking about, but...
Let's see what else is over here that I can do. Oh! Whee. Yeah, there's not a whole lot I can do here. I can get up there, though. There's some stuff I have to horn out of Spyro. I will get you guys later.
Because you guys will probably not stay long, seeing as it's after 1 a.m.
Okay. Yeah, but you're here now. That's cool.
I say, yeah.
So thanks for coming in.
At least you got to make it to the stream.
Yeah, because time zones are different for a lot of people. I try as hard as I can to keep consistent times to try and accommodate for as many time zones as I can, because I know people who watch frequently, our regulars, are in different parts of the world. But it's not always that easy.
Frederick goes, that was another Frederick then. I don't recall watching a guy called Cameron.
Oh, his name was also Frederick somehow?
Menace.
Going by Cameron, but his name is also Frederick? Is that what's going on there?
Menace goes, this is basically an awkward coincidence if there ever was one. James goes, I remember when I saw the ball thing happen during my playthrough and it freaked me out. I thought I'd broken the game.
Have you heard Funimation canceled Interspecies reviewers because they feel the drifts way too far from their standards? I have no idea what that even is.
And
I don't know what that is.
Oh. Cutscene time? No, not yet. Not yet. Let's go do Icy Pink.
Ah, come on. Yes.
Let's go talk to Nancy, and she'll be like, I need a partner for my thing, yo. Yo.
I want there to be something where it's like people with accents, but they try to speak like other people with their accents. So it's like,
Yeah, it's called every British actor who can do an American accent flawlessly.
well, there's that, but
To the
like,
point where you don't even know that they're British. I didn't know Hugh Laurie was British. I didn't know Tom Holland was British. There are a lot of people I didn't know they were British.
Oh yeah, I know, right? You don't know he's British, and then when he speaks, it's like it's the thickest accent you've ever heard.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? What the hell?
What's his name? I thought Thor. What the fuck is his name?
Thor.
Chris Hemsworth. I thought he was British. He's Australian. I was like, whoa. So
Oh, yeah.
so as Thor, he's British, or it's supposed to be like the whatever. But then you hear him talk normally, and then he's like, "Oh, go die," and I'm like, "Whoa!" Because that's how he talks. That's Australian, right? And I was like, "Whoa!"
Australian is weird, right?
Oh, shout out to Sparks, not grabbing. Thanks, Sparks. Thanks, Sparks. Thanks, Sparks. Thanks, Sparks. That's
He's
now.
like,
That's a
You're welcome, Spyro.
that's a consistent issue, though. So that's what's weird about it.
yeah, I'm gonna have to go now. Enjoy the rest of the stream and happy Easter to everyone who celebrates it.
Yay! Happy early
See you.
Easter.
Yeah. See you, James.
See you, James. Easter Sunday is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Very sad that it wasn't really advertised anywhere. Like sometimes it was, but we can't make a big deal out of the holidays right now.
It's on my
I've heard-
birthday. Haha.
Yes, Aaron's birthday's coming up soon, so everyone right now wish Aaron a happy a happy early birthday. Happy early birthday, Aaron.
Happy early birthday.
Yeah, thank you.
Yee.
I like it.
Thank you very much. Oh my god.
Because it goes, Northern Ireland isn't part of Great Britain, but it is part of the United Kingdom.
Yeah, I remember hearing about something like that.
Really?
I don't even know.
At some point it gets weird,
I don't even
especially
know.
with Scotland as well. It gets really weird. Yeah. But their placement
I don't even
relative to
know
the
anymore.
UK.
People's like, what about Northern Irish? It's like, what's the difference between Northern Irish and like regular Irish? I don't fucking get it. I'm American. Y'all sound the same.
I'm just a dumb American. Please forgive my ignorance.
Basically it.
Idiocy.
I don't know. It's Irish, Scottish, and then there's British. Even though technically it's all British, but like I don't care.
They're from British.
They're from.
They're from British.
I'm from Spanish. And Mario's from Italian.
Okay. Frederick says happy early birthday.
Yay.
Menace goes, no, Mark, the streamer's name is Cameron.
Yeah, I read it.
Yeah. Crash, he goes, happy birthday or happy early birthday. And John. And Menace.
Yay. I'm just getting all the birthday wishes.
Keza goes, yeah, Great Britain is England, Scotland, and Wales, but UK includes Northern Ireland.
Okay.
We're getting some.
Because those who are actually from there or do live there are probably the ones who are here in the chat with the knowledge. I fully expect that.
Knowledge.
Knowledge. Ah.
Sparks just does not want to pick up the greens today. What the hell, man?
Matt goes, ooh, when's B-Day?
This coming Tuesday. For Aaron.
Yes.
Oh!
Because it goes, Northern Irish accents sound different depending on where you're from. Well, if you listen to my voice, I don't sound like the stereotypical leprechaun.
That's another thing. When I represent, even though everything's all fictional, speaking of the games that I want to do, for certain characters that I would love to portray, to show my love for accents in general, I would definitely want to portray certain characters with different accents, but not make them overly over-accentuated, you know? I want the accents to be kind of subtle for the most part, yeah.
No, make them really stereotypical.
No. Everyone's favorite music.
Tonight, will you? Thanks.
Oh my god, can you help me today? That's not how they talk.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, all of a sudden I am Indian. God, fuck this challenge.
Fuck this shit. Fuck.
Boof. No! Leave her alone, man.
Actually, maybe
Fuck.
Boo will produce another yellow one.
Baby Boo! Shut back up! Shut up! No! Fuck off!
Fuck off.
First try? Hey, we did it. Yay, I'm skating around you. I like how his head's like, hey, hey, hey. Cerny! Oh my god. I forgot that they named it. I forgot they named the dragon after Mark Cerny.
Because it goes, yeah, my friend's birthday was last week, mine's in a couple weeks, both of us be locked up for 25th. Freddy goes, Waluigi's the only half decent impression of a character I can do.
Waluigi, where?
Wah!
Wah! Oh look! It's my friend the thief, and also supercharge. Excellent!
Oh my god.
That's what he does, right?
I'm screaming.
That's Spyro the Dagron, right? I did it. It's a perfect impression.
Spyro is weird, right?
Spyro is a dragon, right? Hey, what kind of creature is Crash Bandicoot? Because I forgot. I like how I just booted him. He went, oh. There's like no real sound to it. Just kind of got kicked.
What kind of creature is Crash Bandicoot?
I don't think I went the right way. Oh, he's going that way. Whoa. Bloop.
I thought Crash was a bat.
A wombat. Wait, what, Aaron?
I thought it was a fox.
In jeans.
In jeans. The fox in jeans do the shit.
Oh! You spin the crate. You go. This faking ass thief. I shall catch him. There you go. Scout. What? I shouldn't be hearing him anymore. They're both dead. Why am I hearing them?
Isn't there one on the podium? On the little pedestal?
They were both on there, and then they're not supposed to be.
Well, cause that's because it was like, why couldn't you have just flamed him and done the plane in one go?
Because you can't do that. Because there's another... Why am I still hearing him? That is so weird. That is creepy. Stop it.
Oh, stop it.
Wait, what does Zark say?
I mean, could I? I don't think I could. Oh, God. Alright. Let's try this again. Whee!
Frederick goes, I thought Bandicoot was just a cool second name when I was a kid. Also, I thought Coco was human until I got to play like Mind Over Mutant.
Until Mind Over Mutant? Whoa! What Crash game did you start
Wow.
with? What Crash game did you start with, Frederick?
The level's haunted.
Wait. Where the fuck is it? There's another opening somewhere. There's another opening. Is it here?
I love this game.
I got that one already. There's another opening, and I don't remember where it is. Where be the opening? Matey.
Really?
There's that one.
M80.
Whoa! Bye.
Oh my god.
See you later, Spyro. Oh, you can?
It must be like as you're chasing the first thief or something.
No, I know I have. I just forget. There's the one here. Stop. There's no alternate thingamajigger. See? But there is another one, and it's somewhere. Here's why I keep charging. I'm not looking the way I should be, is because I don't wanna. I wanna try and get it when I find it. Ice cream! I keep falling.
Ice cream.
Let's go get ice cream. Why the fuck do they... You're supposed to... Stay inside, ice cream man.
Yeah, I know, right?
At the same time, I want ice cream.
I thought you kept the distance from an ice cream.
Yeah, what the fuck is the ice cream man gonna be like, oh, we need a credit card?
Yard distance, the seats inside were don't need.
That's okay, cuz I'll find it. It's not like I haven't done this before. I'm just trying to remember where everything is. Yeah, we'll take it slow and I'll try and find it. My foot is just asleep right now.
Oh, you're supposed to sleep again.
Yes, remember I told you, no matter where I sit, my stupid fat belly puts enough weight on my legs to make my feet fall asleep. I don't like
Hi.
it.
You stupid fat fuck.
This is gonna get really annoying.
Is the ice cream man considered essential business?
I know, right? The cat?
Yeah, Bo was asleep earlier.
Here, oh god. I thought I had to bust it open somewhere. I forget that it's just a little alcove off to the side. You don't have tips for sunburn? Get out of the sun. That's not a good tip.
Get out of the sun, dummy.
Put on your sunscreen.
Aloe vera gel.
Aloe vera. There you go. Gel.
Frederick goes, I started with Crash 3, then got to Crash 1, then CTR, Mind Over Mutant.
Okay.
Titans,
Okay.
Crash 2,
Wait. So you've done multiple Crash games before Mind Over Mutant, and you still thought she was a human this whole time?
Her name was Coco Bandicoot.
She just painted her nose black. That's it.
She made herself look like a furry.
Oh, how the fuck did I fall from going up the stairs? Sorry, what? You over there, my little grandma?
Sorry.
Okay.
Better on the dual
On the
sense.
dual sense. It'll go da-dum, 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 da-dum. A raincoat. I don't know. A parka. A burqa. I don't know. A burqa.
Here's a great tip. There doesn't tend to be sun at 1 a.m.
Yeah, aloe vera. If you have any aloe vera.
She looked like a human in the PS1 games. Please don't kill me.
No, she didn't.
No,
She was
did not.
orange. Like Critch. Like Critch Bandicans. Yes, he's cans now.
I've looked at my
Kill this bird!
I've
Jesus.
I've looked at my skin and I've seen that I sometimes get really dark orange.
Sometimes I get brown. Wait, I'm Mexican, that's why.
Sorry.
Okay.
For the K, I'm stupid.
I didn't say you were stupid, I would just say, dude, bruh.
That's a bro moment right there.
That's a bro moment. That's a good old-fashioned bro moment right there, fam. Family.
Anyways.
Pliff. I'm still missing stuff. Did I make it to the end? I don't feel like I did. Oh, I also have to get these guys.
I was gonna say, you should get these birds.
Tacos! Yes! I want some. No, what the hell? No. You have to make them. You make the best tacos. They're really good. I know. That's why.
Love how
I
monkey.
burned then 10. It was not here today.
It was hot here today.
Hot here today.
23 degrees Celsius.
Ew.
What that is in Fahrenheit.
The conversion, I don't know the
I
conversion.
don't know how you could do that. Sorry, I wasn't able to interpret everything from a PS1 game correctly, Lamau.
Hey, Aaron.
What?
Taco.
Taco.
I just...
Burrito.
Burrito. Do you like the burrito or do you like the taco?
Cucaracha.
La cucaracha. Mom's sounded Italian. I'm from Italian after all.
Because it was I never played the first Crash game when I was younger. It was just Crash 2 and Crash Bash. Mind you, the tank levels in Crash Bash, but I never got past the second homeworld.
I beat Crash Bash a long time ago, and it was just the one time.
And
that save file is long gone now.
I've never beaten it.
What happened, Grandma? I don't remember. That's how long ago. You know it was long when you don't remember.
Shit, I need one more Dragon Ball.
Get it. Do it. Get that Dagron ball.
Get that Dragon Ball.
How's the theme song go, Aaron?
Get that Dragon Ball. Dragon.
Kevin goes, also call Colin to me in Crash Bash sound like Koala Carl, so he will always be Carl to me.
Carl!
I think you should remake Crash Bash.
Koala Carl.
Koala Carl.
Koala Carl.
Said, oh, Crash, I'm here to defeat you, Jimmy. Yes, he says both names. Or just in Crash. Okay, I gotta remember where the ups are. I need the ups. Give me the ups! I need them. Here we go, some uppage. Kill the birds! Oh, come on. Yeah.
Damn, that was a clean shot there.
Normally I suck at this, and I still technically do. Okay. I will not do it this cleanly in Lost Fleet, I promise you. Yes! No! It's not just ICP Xark. It's the entire... The skybox... Oh, the skybox is okay. Anywhere there's ice physics in this game, well, in the whole trilogy, be it Spyro 2 or 3, there's no hella clean reflections on the ice that there used to be. There's barely any reflection at all, actually. But I think they did that because they saw how Insane did it, and there are reflections on the ice sheets in the glass behind you in certain levels of Crash 3 and 2. Only in the PS4 version. In the Switch version, they made it look more like the ice does here. And yeah. I think they did it for consistency's sake here in Reignited. I like to think anyway, I'm not sure.
A Bash remake would only be bought by the people who haven't played it in over a decade.
Yeah.
Crash was my shit back in the day after I played it back in 16. It ain't my shit no more.
I played it a lot as a kid too, and I don't really want to see a Bash remake at all. It's not needed. And that's not saying it the way I used to say that a Crash Team Racing remake wasn't needed. I did say that before because I didn't know they were going to take it this far. I thought they were just going to do the base game and that was it. And maybe add like a few new features. No, we got full representation of the entire series. The first time we've ever seen that happen in Crash. So I'm all for that. But there's no reason to do that for Bash because party games are very like, okay, you have to be in a certain mood for them, and they're very specific in my opinion, versus doing a kart racer where you can always come back to it, and whether you're alone or with friends, you can still... Spyro is jiggling. Spyro is jiggling. Why is he doing that? Look at him jiggle. That's because I'm like clipping on the floor a little bit. That was funny. Oh yeah, am I good? Oh I am. Sweet. Okay. It's after 1:30.
Damn
Okay.
you and your big Yeti Star Metal Cooler.
See ya, Keza. Thanks for dropping in.
Indeed. Zara goes, yeah, it's crazy how Naughty Dog and Insomniac pulled it off since there was no ray tracing tech back then.
Yeah. A lot of it was like mirrored, or they had to do certain tricks to get it to work. Spyro dancing, he's bopping around, he's jiggling. Bash only had 10 real levels, 6 was the same. Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah, there's not much you can do with Bash. I don't see. You'd have to like do the base game, which won't be hard to do, and then how many other characters you want to add in? That's like a whole other thing. And then after that, they would probably have to like make entire games.
Yeah,
but it's not really worth it in my opinion.
I mean, I could only see Crash Bash doing like more like levels and stuff. Because I mean, other than that, I don't see it being a huge success compared to Nitro Fuel.
Yeah.
And then Frederick just goes fed up with the remix in general right now.
What happened?
Frederick was like, I'm just fed up with remakes in general.
Kaboom! How come we never... Oh, that's why. I'm stupid. I was like, how come we never get to fight that big gross bunny? Because she turns it back.
Uh-oh, apparently we've got some buffering.
Hopefully it's not bad. I don't see anything going on right now.
Okay, now it's fine.
Is it fine now?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Would you like me to show you?
Out of magic, huh? How about I give you a jump start?
I'll deal with you later.
See you.
Hey, why'd you have to scare her off?
She runs away like normal there, but she was bouncing around in the beginning cutscene. See you, chicken boy. The cat is staring at us. Oh, do the coveted boy cameo appearance.
Okay.
As we always have to do.
Come here, cat.
Grab that kitty. Stroke him gently.
Grab that cat. Stroke him gently. Yes.
He's like, hello, my name is Boy. Blip, lick, lick. Does this look like the face of mercy to you? Does this look like the eye of mercy to you? Look, it's the little hummingbirds. I like their voices.
We defended as best we could.
I love their voices.
But without your leadership, we couldn't put up an effective resistance. By 1900
Resistance.
the rest of the squad was captured, and the Rhinox had complete control of the base.
Well, damn it, I won't stand for that. I'm Sergeant Bird. I'm a penguin. Hello. It is I. It is I, War Man.
This is our kitty.
Is I, War Man.
What would you do if his name was War Man? Well, let's see.
I wonder
Well,
why.
we've got Bentley. Well, no, sorry. We've got Sheila the Kangaroo, who's the best Roodoodle. We've got Sergeant Bird, who's a great flyer. We've got Strongman.
Oh man.
And we've got Agent 9, the best little monkey that there ever was. Get out of here. No. No.
Apparently Matt just platinumed to RE3.
Whoa! Nice.
Congrats.
Cat's running around and meowing like crazy. Oh my god, what is happening? Ow! Oh my god. Oh. Siegfried. Do you like the little hummingbirds look in the original or here in Reignited? Ow.
Both of them are fine.
Oh, stop it, you fucking rhino. Alright, cool. How come when Sergeant Bird gets hit, he doesn't go, ah! Like he used to. Yeah.
He went, oh no!
Alright, see you, Frederick. Thanks for joining in, bro. Happy early Easter.
Nope, stop. What the fuck?
Whoa. Hit the cage. Oh wait, what does she say? Because is she the high-pitched one?
Request permission to
No! Damn it!
hip hip hooray!
What happened?
So close.
Who are you fighting?
Oh no, I was so close!
Who are you fighting? What happened?
Polar.
Oh.
Ow, ow, ow.
Oh no. Oh, that was good. Did you see that? There's a little butterfly glitch.
I didn't see it.
There's some right thoughts.
Wait. I was so relieved to see that this is the way he feels to control now. It's so much better than the original. Whee. Listen to that bass. There's some sexy bass, yo.
Nice.
Ow. Yellow. Victor, you're needed apparently.
Okay.
This is the wide open area that takes the longest to complete. Whoa. Let's see. This will be. Oh God! Fuck you, man. Whoop. Eh. I'm thinking about the implications of doing this game all the way through, and oh God, there's a lot of stuff I don't want to do.
Yeah, I know.
Dooga. Okay, where are the other chests? Actually, I'll just bomb these guys. Bombs away! What's going on in the chat right now?
There's nothing.
Nothing. Oh. Oh crap, there's another one. Ooh, I'm hungry. All I've had to eat today was a ham and cheese sandwich. Whoa. Okay, where's that sweet lava cave? Ooh. Ryan Lee! That's my favorite dragon. Who the hell named him that?
Ryan, that's probably named after some guy.
Zarkon's still here.
That's true. Zork. Let's ride on the lava. Yee. Even this feels cleaner because he doesn't bounce all awkwardly. Ow.
Nice one.
Whip. Whip. Okay, scanning the area. I'm not getting those annoying little mole fucks. Get this man. Okay. I just bombed the ladybug. It's a good use of my bombs. Where the heck did those other gems go? From the...
Oh, here's. Okay. Let's backtrack for a minute. Oh, hi. Whoops. There's a boulder up here somewhere too. There it is. Eh. Kaboom!
Off this rockets all day.
Yes. Hello, sir. I just gotta run in all of his business. Oh. For some reason, her wings are really weird. Look at that.
That's just how fast they're going.
She looks a little strange. None of the other hummingbirds' wings go that fast. She's ready to be debriefed. That's a good joke. It was a good dirty joke. Here, let's listen to it again. Also, she's the one with the little cute voice. It's all high-pitched. High-pitched French voice. Whoa. Alright, Sparksy boy, where we going? Ooh, wait, oh, this way. Go in. Okay, whoa. God, I'm hungry. Oh, my stomach's starting to hurt. Whoa. Was there a balloon? Balloony? Aha. Cool. Alright. Alright, peoples. Where should we go now? We've got Bamboo Terrace. Oh, God. I don't want to do that one fucking first-person mission. We've got, Spooky Swamp. I think that's it, actually. I think that's it. Hey, Victor, you want to do a level?
Sure.
You can start a level if you want. Let Victor know which one you want to do. I will be right back. I'm going to go look for something to eat. I'm going to go search our database.
So you're going to go raid the fridge?
Yes, I'm going to raid the fridge. Oh my God, fridge!
Zark says spooky.
If you suggest Spooky Swamp, you have to suggest it in a haiku. Okay? That's what they do. They all start in haiku.
I'll just run around until people suggest things. I didn't want to go in there.
What happened?
I accidentally went into a level I didn't want to do.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
I want to exit. Funny enough, I entered a speedway, and I'm not going to do that shit.
Thanks!
I'm not gonna do that shit.
Oh, no one else has said anything, so I guess I'm doing the spooky one. I'm gonna go with Spooky Swamp.
Oh, there was have to do the escort mission.
Oh, I remember that one.
When it goes, ow! You fucking killed me, man. Who wouldn't say that?
You fucking killed me, man.
You fucking killed me, man. Don't have cow, man.
Don't have cow, man.
I thought I was a goner. Thanks for saving me.
Whatever you say, Homer the Firefly.
See, nobody did a haiku. If you were gonna do a haiku, and said to suggest that Victor do Spooky Swamp, you could have said, "Please play this level. I really, really like it, or I'll kill myself." And there you go.
That is a haiku, yes.
It reminds me of the haiku off that they had in an Avatar. It was really funny.
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
Holy shit. I almost didn't see that guy there. Isn't there a skill point for getting all the shark signs?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, Zark, what would your haiku have been? I mean, he's doing the level now, but if you were to suggest it to him via haiku, how would you do it? What would yours be?
Oh, hello. I don't know why I tried to flame that.
I don't know.
Ooh.
No. He went, oh. Bloop, bloop. Fucking money bags.
The door is jammed shut. Only the power of gems can hope to move it. You've made a wise choice.
Sure, just shut up. Spooky Swamp, please. No one else is saying anything yet.
That'd be my terrible haiku.
I was gonna say, who else besides Zark's in the chat? We've got people, but they're not saying anything.
I like how it starts off as a haiku and then it's just like no one else is saying anything yet, which is like way more than 7 syllables.
Oh shit, didn't see you there.
If you ever want to write a poem or write anything like that, just unleash your inner anime. Think of all the kinds of monologues that villains give, and then just put that into a haiku format. There you go. Everyone who's still in school, whether it's high school or college, there's your advice from good old Uncle Mark. I don't know.
Advice from Uncle Noli.
There you go.
There's stuff over there. I wanna see.
Think of the cheesiest anime villain you can. Think of one of their monologues, turn it into a haiku. There you go, there's your poem. You'll get an A+ in no time.
Fancy.
Just say, what is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. There you go.
Yes.
They'll be like, wow, this is really deep. A+. Aaron, what would your poem be?
I don't know.
For a good little short poem, just do the first 2 verses of Lifelight. From I am a walking question mark. That's a good one. I like that. That's a good poem.
I like that's good.
The world's shortest one of the world's shortest poems is the letter I, and it's a lowercase I, but the dot is actually a thumbprint. And it's an actual. It was recognized as like a really well.
Like what?
Huh?
Say again.
One of the world's shortest poems is a lowercase letter I, but instead of the dot on the I, it's a thumbprint.
Okay.
And it's a poem.
How is it a poem?
Because it's like it's how do I describe it? It's like How do I describe it? I had it in my head, and I'm not being able to put it into words. It's a mark of, like... What's the word? Like, individualization? I guess it's for lack of the actual word. Because it's their poem. I, which is, like, for, like, me, mine. It's possessive. Yeah, individuality. There you go. Thank you. It's a possessive kind of poem. Like, only he can write that poem, because he dotted it himself. With his own.
I see.
So it's a really, and that's cool. I like stuff like I like meaning in stuff like that. That's really cool. Okay, give me, because you're clearly wandering around.
Well, no, I was not. I was not.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
I was trying to see because I had to get there were gems in the beginning of the level. I was going back here so I could do the other shit
in the chest.
Well, that too, but I mean, I would have probably figured it out eventually.
Eventually. Meanwhile, I just got it right now. It's okay, Victor. I still love you.
It's fine. I don't know this game.
Oh, see? Well, then...
I was just covering for you.
Everyone in the chat, and Aaron, give me your favorite anime villain quotes.
I don't know.
Oh, dang it.
I don't think about stuff like that.
I don't think about villain quotes on my daily basis.
She just thinks about villains.
I fucking think I am.
I mean, it's true. I don't really think about all their quotes. I mean, sometimes I just gotta think about, like...
Are they fuckable or not?
Yeah, well...
How can I make this fuckable?
Can it fuck me?
Can it fuck me?
Can it fuck me?
Oh, it's the Crash 1 sound effect. It goes da da da. Wait, listen to it. Hold on. When he summons the little gators again.
Get it, fuck me.
Gotta line up just right and miss. Wait. Da-da-da! This is getting nowhere. There we go. It can't not miss.
What the hell's this guy doing over in the corner?
This is a good little mini boss. It doesn't. It's not time consuming at all. Watch as I don't really move much at all. Just to line myself up. Why is YouTube censoring monkey? I don't know, because they're dumb.
Because
Monkey.
YouTube's a shit show right now.
A monkey! A monkey!
Monkey.
Okay,
Hey,
now
YouTube,
it works.
Monkey! Okay, now it works. Alright.
Here we go. Everyone's favorite.
I mentioned I'm hungry too.
Go get some meat. I just guzzled down 2 little sandwiches.
Oh, click. I'll have some sandwiches, some Sammies too. It's my phone, don't worry.
That was a funny noise they made.
Fine. This challenge.
At least the rocks don't come back like they do in the original. So you can destroy all the rocks now, and just worry about the mushrooms. I would like 3 tacos. That's okay.
I would like 3 tacos.
Do you typically, I know you're a burrito gal, but do you typically like tacos?
Yeah.
What do you like on your taco?
Fish.
Fish. Fish. What kind of fish?
Fried. Regular fish.
Would you eat a swordfish?
Probably.
Are they a delicacy somewhere?
They probably are. I like swordfish. The swordfish is actually my favorite type of fish.
Ooh, nice.
Not to eat, just to look at.
Yeah. Not to eat, just to look. Just to observe.
Just because they look really cool.
Oh, he was trying to quote Frieza, but Monkey was being censored.
Oh. Imagine if every time Frieza tried to say monkey, it was censored.
It got bleeped out.
And he's like, what? Why?
He's aware of it. He doesn't know what's happening. I'm just trying to call him a primate. Why isn't it working?
What? Stop!
So just here, you see him like trying actively to be like, boop, boop, boop. He's like, no. He's trying to say the word over and over.
Fed up with it. Big fat.
What's your favorite Frieza quote? Even though you just said that.
My favorite moment is that one from the Broly movie.
Yeah. My favorite phrase to quote is when he says, "You people are dumber than a sack of hammers."
Yes, he says that.
That's a good quote. I remember it like it was yesterday. Let me see, is there anything else I'm missing? No. Big doggy.
Someone right now is walking their dog, and it's a big white fluffy dog.
A big white fluffy doggy.
A big white dog.
Clifford the big white oh.
It's a big white dog.
Alright, you goddamn freak.
Oh boy.
You better not hit that first one, I will kill you if you knock into that first one. Thank you. I don't remember this order, I just typically try to get as many of the mushrooms as I can. Where is he? Oh shit. I don't know where he goes, I don't know where he goes. I'm scared. Of course. Wait, no? Where's he going? Oh, god damn it. Ow. If you said that, that'd be funny. It's just not even part of haiku. My guy? My fucking homebred?
Homebred.
Oh, god damn it. Most favorite quote from Invader Zim into the Florpus?
Oh god, I only saw it once, so I don't really remember a whole lot from it.
Like when Zim said, "I must enter the Florpus."
Yeah.
That's how he said it.
He probably did. I
must enter the Florpus. That's exactly what he said.
That's exactly.
God, this guy sure is a fucking retard, isn't he? I hate this mission! I hate this challenge so much.
Which one are you doing?
The fucking bombs and the mushrooms.
That one's easier than Reignited.
It would be if it weren't stupid still.
Did you make sure to destroy all the rocks first?
Yeah, of course. I was saying that earlier. Not that one, not that one, not that one, this one, this one, this one, this one! Oh my god! Ooh! That was really close. Basically. Oh, come the fuck off it! No, I didn't save any time, because he's still an idiot. Okay. Does she want me, or is she saying, shut up, don't say the F, don't say the fuck word? Oh, this idiot! Get Crocs out of the way. Sorry, game, way ahead of you on that one. Sorry to burst your bubble, game, but I ain't really do that.
Sorry to burst your fucking bubble, but no.
Sorry to burst your butt bubble. I don't know what that means. Where's he going? Why did he do that?
Ow! I went.
All I heard from the background was it tickles in my nose. With absolutely no context.
It tickles in my mouth.
How are you gonna do that? Grandma, were you smoking the ganj? Were you snorting crack cocaine?
Absolutely.
If she said that, I'd be laughing. And I'd be concerned. Oh,
course
it's
I was.
the
What do you
tacos.
think?
Thank you, Grandma. Just right here. Thank you. Yay, I got some tacos. Oh, come on! Oh, I hate this so much. I hate these guys so much. I hate them, I hate them, I hate them. I hate them this much.
This much.
I'll just let him get it, whatever. These guys suck.